classification we have to do. Is it? Yes.
यस मैम, यही यहाँ से स्टार्ट करना है.
1 minute बेटा, 1 minute. Huh? No.
But
Yes. Good morning, students.
good morning, ma'am.
Now we are going to start with the tabulation and the classification. What is mean by tabulation? Tabulation means where you are presenting in a systematic way, that is all the numerical data in row and columns. So this is our statistics also concerned with the row and columns. That is according to a certain category. That is X values in one column, Y values in a one column. Where whenever B is visualized, at that time it is a systematic presentation. That is the numerical numbers which we can see in the row and column. Okay. And it is also very easy to understand. It is very attractive to understood the whatever the numerical values present in the table. Okay. And here significance means it is a very complex data and it is facilitates for comparison. Comparison अपन कर सकते. We can make the comparison with the table. Means X value is this much, means what is the value of the Y. Okay. It gives the identity to the data. So that I'll show in the next slide. Got my point, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
And next, we'll see what are the objectives of tabulation. You take this screenshot, ma. What is the meaning of tabulation? Make it fast.
Done,
You all
ma'am.
are writing in your book now?
Yes, ma'am.
Now it is a objectives of the tabulation. What is the objective? First, it will be making the carrying out the comparison. Means comparing to one table to the other table is one objective. And next is to present the complex data. Whatever that is very simple or very difficult also, when you are putting in a table, it is very easy to understand. That is understandable manner. And it also helps in collecting items, even in detecting the errors and commission of the important information. These all can be made. To present the collected information into an arranged and order form, where we can make in a order form, that is in ascending order or descending order, and systematically it will be arranged. And if it is a very huge volume also, if it is a present the huge volume of data in minimum space, if you have a lot of data, that is a minimum space hai to bhi we can reduce our explanatory and descriptive statement also. We can make it out with the, that is also one objective of the tabulation. Okay. अपने पास ज़्यादा भी volume का data है तो we can make it the minimum space. That is we can explain it a systematic manner. Take out ma.
Done, ma'am.
Now, this one is a very, very, very important question. Parts of a table. Table means not upon table chair nahi hota. Table means where you are making a tabulation form to do the problems. What are the important parts are there? First it is a title. Okay. The next is a stubs or row designation, date, column head or a caption, body of the table, footnotes and the references, source, table name. So these all are the parts of the table. A screenshot ले लो माँ. It's very important one. एक बार आपको long answer में आता, नहीं तो short में आता.
Done, ma'am.
See the parts of table. First table number and the title. Is it? समझ में आ रहा टेबल?
Yes, ma'am.
जब मैं एक्सप्लेन करते हैं दिस वन आल्सो यू मस्ट ड्रॉ. Okay. Now we'll give the explanation for this table. Now table number. So whenever you are making the table, the number must be allotted to the table. Which table it is? Whenever you are seeing in a books, there is a table number 21, 32, 20, like that, it will be given. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So here, identification, that is particularly when there are many tables in a study, when there is a number of tables are given, for to understand easily, we have to give the table number, whether it is a 5 or it is 6, it is a 1, like that you have to give the table number. Next is a title. Means the title should be explained. What title it is? It is what the title it is explanation. Whether it is a geographical table, title, or the table which is contained. So by seeing that title only, we can understand that which it is a briefly want to explain. That is, it should be in a bold type on a top of the table. And it should be indicate the time and place to which part the data refers. Are you getting? Screenshot le लो.
Done, ma'am.
1 minute, mama. You all got the point? Understood? So you all got my point? What next? First explanation you have taken now. Now I'll take date. You must present when you are making the presentation of your table. We are classifying table number and the title, and you must write the table date also in the table. Date must be made, should be written. That is, should be seen given. Otherwise, which year it is, will be confused. Is it right? अपन कौन सा भी टेबल कर रहे हैं उसका वहां पे डेट को कंपलसरी देना. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? नेक्स्ट, stubs or row designation means अपने each row of the table should be given a brief heading. Means whether it is a tally bar, means where it is giving the explanation. Okay. And such designation of rows are called stubs or stub items. The entire column is called the stub column. Next is a column heading or caption. Means here column. अपने एक row भी रहता, one is a column will also will be there. So each column designation is given on top of the column. On the top, there you have to write a that is the name of that column. That is clearly it should be, and that should be typed in a bold letters, and it should be very clearly, and it is precise, means what it is. So this is called a caption or heading. Column should be numbered if there are 4 or more columns. If the 4 or more columns means each column should be given the name to know the which column name it is. We should not be confused. Take this row, this one, ma. Screenshot.
Done, ma'am.
Why the other students are sleeping? Next is the body of the table. So what is the body of the table? The date, the data which what you have collected, that should be arranged in such a way. Means which name should be given, and it should be easily located. Easily can write that in that column, that is in the body of the letter. You have to arrange it, and that should be in a numerical variable. Numerical means that is the numbers, and should be arranged in a ascending order. Ascending means it's not be tabbed. It should be ascending means big to small. Sorry, small to big. Descending order means big to small.
Small.
Descending. Decreasing. बड़ा नंबर है तो we should be decrease होते रहना. Ascending means small to big. Okay, it should be written in the ascending order. It should be arranged from left to right. That is in a row. That is on the top of the column. That is a bottom in a column. And there should be a row and the column totally should be given. Row or column है तो ये अपने को table बनता. Got my point? If you are not having, only if you are having the column, no row means we cannot give the correct explanation. Is it clear? I'll show you. In the previous class we have. Here. Here you are finding. This all are column. This one is a row. So here I am explaining the column. What it is a weight. Another column, I'm giving this is resembling the next column. So weight. What weight? Your weight. That is a students in a class. Okay. And here, this is a column. This is a row. In the, this is a column and the row. So here, weight of weight cages 40 to 50. So how many students are there? 60. Understood? Got my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
यहाँ पे भी अपन दे रहे हैं ना, this is a height, it is a tally and the peak frequency. That is a caption should be given. And the next is a body of the table. What the table it is contained, that should be arranged in such a way that is figure can be located easily. That is a various types of numerical tables, that is a variable should be arranged in a ascending order. Ascending order means small to big. That is from left to right. That is in a row from top to bottom. Is it right? That is a top to bottom in column. Column and row total should be given. Column ko or row ka table compulsory, you have to give the total. Next is a source. Source means what? At the bottom of the table, a note should be added. That is indicating whether it is a primary source or the secondary source for which we are collected the data. Is it clear? And footnotes and the references. References means what? From where you have taken this information. Footnotes means where it can be easily, properly explained. And separate explanation should be given. Like conclusion will give, no? Like that. At the bottom of the table, they have to. Take the screenshot. Finished, ma?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
Okay. Next. That is complete answer, ma. Whatever the explanation I gave. Now, graphical presentation. Graphical presentation means, you know, graphs. You know the graph, ma? We have different types of diagrams. Okay. Different types of diagrams we have. One-dimensional diagram, percentage bar diagram, and the pie diagram. So that we can be making on a graphical presentation. Okay. What is important of diagram and the graph? And what is the functions that we can? So when you're drawing a picture, easily where you can attract your eyes and immediately can say this is a so-and-so diagram. And yeah, the graph, when you're explaining the graph, that also easily can be understood and it can attract the eye. Got my point? So in the graph, it is very important. It will be given a different classification and it facilitates for easy comparison. So when your diagram you're doing and the graph you are doing, so comparison can be made from one period to the another. Okay. And diagram and graphs have bird eye view of entire. Means if you are making one picture of the diagram. So with the small eye, you can see the complete picture and you can give the explanation about the diagram or the graph. Got my point?
Yes, ma'am.
That is a share market. Share market is all graphs, no? So by seeing that, we can say that today market is down and the market is with the good profits. Is it right? Yes, is easy. Understood? Easily understood?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Take this screenshot, ma. Graphical presentation. Clear? Now, next. Now you will be telling me the explanation about the diagram and the graph. Khatija?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me, first point. Give me explanation.
Diagrams are usually constructed on a plain sheet and they are useful for comparison purpose. Graphs are constructed on a special sheet known as graph paper and they are used for studying the relationship between the variables.
So now you got now where you are x-axis and y-axis. From x-axis, what is the values and y-axis. So you will be putting the diagram, no graph. That is
yes,
we cannot do on a plain paper. It can be done on a special
graph
sheet.
paper.
It is the graph paper. And the diagram is also constructed on the plain paper. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And next point is in diagram, we can have the bar diagrams, pie charts, circles, cubes. In the school also you have studied these all the diagrams, no? And
yes, ma'am.
in the graph, that is in the graph presentation, That is, data is presented through lines. You can draw a lines and where you can put the points, that is the various dots, then you can join that all. You know, the graph will be making all the joints, all the dots. If you are putting the dots and again you will make the joints. You know that graph?
Yes, ma'am.
In the school also you used to do that. In the school, that is the graph paper. And next third one is a graph give approximately, that is the idea, and are less accurate. Means approximate idea you'll give. If I'm scribbling on a white paper and I should say that it is a diagram, then that should attract my eyes and it should not give the name what it is. It should be, the clearly should be understand what the diagram is. But graph, it provides the reliable, accurate, and authentic information. Even in the Kaun Banega Karodpati, in many of the programs, they'll say the yes or no. They'll show that graph extension. If it is a no, it is a red light. If it is yes, it is a green light. Is it? The bar. And the next is a compare the graph. You can compare the graphs constructing the different diagrams. That is a difficult task. Compare karna bahut mushkil hai. If you have a 10 to 15, 20, 50, you cannot compare anything. And here, they are easy to construct compared to diagram. Means, if you are not diagram, then we cannot give the correct information. But on diagram, by seeing that, we can give the correct information. That is compared and you can construct the diagram. Got my point? Take the screenshot, ma'am. Finish?
Yes, ma'am.
Over, ma'am.
Now, types are diagram. It's a long answer. You must give the explanation. That is, it is in the first unit only. So that is types of diagrams. Diagrams may be divided under the following. One-dimensional diagram, two-dimensional diagrams. One-dimensional diagram, it is a bar diagram. Where it is only length of the bar, we can make it into the account. Only the bar values. That is a width. Is called the one-dimensional. In this one-dimensional diagram, types of bar diagram. That is simple bar diagram, subdivided bar diagram, multiple bar diagram, percentage bar diagram. So these all are the types of bars. Anything is you want to ask me? Yes?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Take the screenshot, ma. It is a long answer. Types of diagrams. Got my point? Make it fast now. जल्दी लेते हैं, मेरे आंसर बोलो. हो गया मैम बोल के.
Over, ma'am.
Now we'll see the simple bar diagram. Here in the simple bar diagram, it represents only one variable. एक ही variable रहता था. Here see a question is given. Kites 98 quantity, marbles 49, balls 44, cards 52, stick 20. So here a bar can be either vertical or the horizontal. Example, sales production, sales figures. That is for the various may be shown. See here, the kite's weight is this much. That is on x-axis, that is the variables. And here on the y-axis, number of students. Or the quantity of the product what you have bought. So here, where you are, this is called a very simple bar diagram. Got my point? And next one is a subdivided, where one bar should be divided. That is in a subdivided. In subdivided bar diagram, And this one you have you taken the screenshot first?
Over, ma'am.
Subdivided. Means here in subdivided bar diagram, each bar representing the magnitude. Each one, it will be giving the representing the magnitude. That is the value of further subdivided. Means that is a one only you will be taking, but you have to divide with the each and every. So each component part will be covered and the proportionate to its share in the total. See here in the 2001, there is a year. And here, this is a year. In this 2001, total 10, tell me.
45 students, ma'am.
How much, ma?
45.
Total in the 2001. In the 2001, what is the total number of students?
129.
129. So 129 students, they have passed in this all the subjects in the 2001, in the same way 2002, 3, 4. So now we'll see that how can we draw in a subdivided. See here, in the 2001, 129, no? First column.
Yes, ma'am.
So 129, till the 129, you have to take the bar. वो 129 होने के बाद you have to divide it. In exam also you have to draw like this. This is a one-dimensional and it is a subdivided graph. 129. So when we see in this, physics is how much? It is a 45. So from 0 to 45, make it a draw. Okay. And next is a 35. 35 means 65 plus 35. It is 100. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So here in the second column, we need the 35. 45 plus 35 was how much?
80, ma'am.
80. Till E80, I am taking it. First come I adjust kali. 45 I have taken. And the next column, it is the 35. 35. So here 45 plus 35, how much? 80. Means till E80 I have taken and this will be corrected. And the next is a 25. By adding this all, we'll get the third one is a 125. Till 125, it is the value of 2001 value. And remaining baki ka 24 hai. Got my point? It is subdivided in only one simple bar.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you please explain once again?
Here, in the 2001, I had shown the table now. This table, are you finding? You are seeing.
Yes,
so in the 2001, you have to total it. This is all. What is the total? 129. Okay. So in the diagram, in the 2001, the total is how much? 129. Got my point?
Yes, ma'am.
So this should be subdivided. A row 2001. So अपने physics में कितना है? 45 है. 45 तक अपन mark करना है. And this should be colored in a different way, where you can draw the straight lines or it's horizontal. Like that, you can make it out. Okay. So how I'm making here? 45 to 35 is how much? It is a 80. So यहाँ पे 45 ले ली मैं. ले लेने के बाद मेरे को 80 तक और एक लेना. So this is a chemistry students. Okay. And the next is I have to see 60, 45, 35 and 25. ये तीनों मिला तो कितना हो रहा? 105 हो रहा.
105, ma'am.
So यहाँ पर मैं 105 की लाइन डाल. Got my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Now understood? Like that
Yes,
only
ma'am.
you have to go with the
Thank you,
2002,
ma'am.
2003, 2004. 2, 3, 4. पहले अपन क्या करना? Year wise you have to make it a total. Total कर लेके रखना. Total करने के बाद वो total से अपन यहाँ पर last अपन close करना. Then from the 2001 project physics is the 45. 45 means 45 तक मैं लाइन मार दी. हो गया 45 का हो गया. अब अपने को नेक्स्ट लेना है. सो कितना है 645 प्लस 35 90 सॉरी 80
80, ma'am.
यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक मैं लेंथ कर देनी. बोलते सेकंड वन भी मेरे को आ गया. एंड थर्ड वन इज हाउ मच 25. 25 मीन्स 45 plus 15 plus 25. That is a 125. लास्ट का ऑटोमेटिक आप लोग 24 आ जाता. It's clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
when each category अपन color दे रहे बोले तो here also you must show this what it is. Purple is what, and botany is what, chemistry is what, and the physics how much. Yes, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Take
Yes,
the
ma'am.
screenshot.
Over, ma'am.
Now, next is a multiple bar diagram. Multiple bar diagram here in the 1990 we have a two. One is the import, one is the export. When we are making the total, total करने का नहीं है. 1090 में 1990 में import का value कितना था? 840 था. So you have to draw this. This is the multiple bar diagram. Means in a multiple bar diagram, two or more sets are related to represent. एक नहीं तो one से ज़्यादा means one, these two or more sets of the related data is represented. That is on a component shows the separate adjoining bar, that is adjoining the bars. So here the heights of each bar represent the actual value of the component. Got my point?
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
here we have the import and export. Yes, someone is asking me question. So here in the multiple bar diagram, you have a import and export. So when you are making the mark, whatever that graph you are making, that should be related to the next one. It's understood? So here in 1990, imports are 840, exports are 780. So here 990, I am taking this column, row, that is till 840. Then you have to close it. Okay. And the next is a 740. Next is a adjacent to it. One more. Who is that scribbling on the screen? Got my point now?
Yes, ma'am.
Simple, multiple, and a subdivided. These are three very important. Take the diagram also. This screenshot.
Hello, madam.
Yes.
How it will take the screenshot, madam?
Yes, sir.
How it will take the screenshot?
In the phone you can take, beta. In the phone you can take.
Okay. I didn't connect the phone. I connect in the desktop, madam.
In the desktop also you can take. In the desktop also you can take the screenshot.
Where
Here
is the option, madam?
in the down beside the control, you have a
Control?
no. Beside the control, you have a 4 boxes, no? Window.
Yes, madam.
Press that. Hold that one. And the print screen is there, no?
Okay, madam.
At a time you have to take.
Okay.
Both should be pressed at same time.
Okay, madam. Okay. Thank you, madam.
Got ma?
Yes, madam.
Like that you can take the screenshot. Yes, everyone is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, subdivided over. Ma, ek ke upar you will be getting the question in your exam. It will be for 12 marks. Just you have to draw. And after drawing also, you have to mention. This is, see, zoology, it is representing. By seeing that it's very clearly at a glance, it can be easily understand that, yes, zoology's value is this much. Botany value is this much. Chemistry is this one. Means by the colors or the description. When you are making the lines, zoology, same should be for all zoology is the same picture. Representation should be given like that. And next is a percentage. Percentage is always, it should be kept, that is equal to 100. And there we can have the many changes to represent on the aggregate. And next one is this is a calculation, okay. Deviation, no. Here I have given the questions. You have to do the homework. The question number 1, the production of a cement for 5 consecutive years in million tons is shown, and draw the bar diagram. Only bar diagram. Simple bar diagram and bar diagram is both the same. And next one is also same problem now. You take the screenshot and you complete your homework. I'll be asking that tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am.
स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो, होमवर्क करना है. आप ये से प्रॉब्लम्स करे तो आप लोग समझ में आ जाता.
Done, ma'am.
And next, multiple bar diagram, subdivided bar diagram. Subdivided, you have to take 2014 to 15. This one you have to take. Not like this. There is a year. स्क्रीनशॉट ले लिए? ये पूरे होमवर्क क्वेश्चंस है.
Yes, ma'am.
2-dimensional. 2-dimensional means it has a both length and width will be taken into account. 2-dimensional diagrams are the surface diagram or the area diagram. We have the important types of diagrams, that is rectangle, pie diagram, squares, and the circles. This all you know, no? The rectangle, pie diagram, squares. Need not to explain again. So in this method, both are in the rectangle, both the width should both and width should be considered. That is representing the data. You know, rectangle. Square also you know, no? Square means all sides are equal. Rectangle.
Yes, ma'am.
If it is a
Opposite sides are equal.
Opposite types. The sides are equal. Very good. Who is giving me answer?
Priyanka, ma'am.
Very good. And next is a pie diagram. Pie diagram, you know, no? Where it is in a circle diagram, and circle is divided by the radii and into the sectors. What is the value of the complete circle?
22/7.
सर्कल का वैल्यू कितना है?
360.
Very good. So yeah, the area of a sector, it is proportional to the size. See here, is a complete, it is a circle. Okay. Amma, related to this, I'll be sending the video to you in the group.
Okay, ma'am.
So here we have a family with the 12,000 rupees. How that 12,000 rupees, how, in what way they are using? So now, means in different ways that you have to show in a pie diagram. So food, it is 4,200, education 2,400, health is 1,200, cloth is 1,400, savings is 1,200, and others are 1,800. So here 360. First you have to take the total. Got my point? Take the total, complete total is 12,000 and the 4,000. 4,000 divided by 12,000 into 360. Ma? 4,000 means you have to write the food. Food is equals to 4,000. Total family income is 12,000 into 360. So that is this 120 you can show in a that is pie chart. And education 2,400 divided by 12,000 into 360. Are you getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next. So take this one. Homework you have to do.
Yes, ma'am.
This one is also homework. In this question, it is representing the three families. माँ कहाँ से आवाज आ रहा? So here in this table, it is representing the three families. Family X, family Y, family Z. First, you complete the family X and draw the pie chart. Next, you go to the family Y, do the explanation and draw the diagram. And next, you after completing the Y, you go to Z. Understood? Have you taken
Yes,
a
ma'am.
screenshot?
Done, ma'am.
So tomorrow I'm going to check your homework. Just put all the screenshots in a group, ma.
Okay, ma'am.
And you have to do how many problems I gave for homework? How many diagram? How many sites? How many problems I gave for homework?
6.
6 questions. So 6 questions. If you once you perfect, then you will getting the 12 marks.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Tomorrow we'll meet you. Tomorrow we'll start the next block. I think we are in which block, ma? Only. So we have completed the second block also, ma. First block we finished, second block. Tomorrow we are going to start the third block. Understood?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We'll see tomorrow. And do the homework, ma.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Sure, ma'am.
Who is this, ma? Just now ask me how to take the screenshot.
Me, madam.
What your name, ma?
My name is Somesh.
Yes.
Somesh, madam.
From which center?
From Nandyal Center, madam. Kurnool district. Andhra
Acha,
Pradesh.
your Silver Jubilee College?
No, madam. Nandyal PSC Government Degree College. Nandyal.
Nandyal. Okay, okay. Okay. So are you working, ma?
Yes, madam.
You are as a
As a assistant auditing, madam.
assistant
Accounts.
accounts. Okay. Is a government department?
No, private department.
Okay. 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 So you'll be knowing more about the accounts.
Yes, madam.
Okay. We'll meet tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Asma, you want to tell something?
No, ma'am.
Okay. We'll to meet tomorrow again.